Ipagsigawan natin ang mabuhay, maging Parañaqueng bayan. Bagong Parañaque, sa isa ng kaunlaran. Bagong Parañaque, bagong pamumuhay. Tayo lahat ay magkaisa, magpasalamat sa ating buong may kapal. Ipagsigawan natin ang mabuhay, maging Parañaqueng bayan. Ipagsigawan natin ang mabuhay, maging Parañaqueng bayan.
Now we'd like to call it at the center court, La Union Power for La Union Hymn.
Matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalakad. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
NBL basketball fans, welcome to the Grand Sigiao Convention Center right here in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga. At this video live and direct here at courtside to bring you the continuing action from the Chooks-to-Go National Basketball League Chairman's Cup 2021, and today we have another good one. It's going to be the debuting Parañaque Aces against the La Union PAOwer. That's right, a big match at hand. Of course, this is the first time that we are going to see the Parañaque Aces. And but first, let's talk about the La Union PAOwer. Of course, the PAOwer is coming off a powerful win, so to speak, in their previous game. Just the other day, they won against the Muntinlupa Water Warriors in a battle of undefeated teams. The final score there, 91 to 88, as written on your screen right now. And just look at the comparative numbers. As you can see, the PAOwer deriving their power from the three-point line, and what better way to show it than through our two players in focus right now. This is Kirk Andrew Agulan. Of course, Agulan with five three-pointers to lead the way for the La Union PAOwer. Of course, the thing about that is, you know, the PAOwer, they were able to repel all the attempts of the Water Warriors to come back. All right. So, like what I said earlier, this is going to be the first game of the Parañaque Aces. They say they may be the last team to debut in our 10-team league, but sabi nga save the best for last. As you can see, the lineup of the Parañaque Aces, a lot of familiar names there on the list. In fact, if you follow the collegiate leagues, a lot of these players of the Aces are from the are varsity athletes also from the schools in Parañaque City. See? So let's turn it over to our Coliseum Bucker for the introduction of our starting lineups.
On the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021 season, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Here are the starters first. For La Union PAOwer, starting at forward number 2, Billy Buwado. Also at forward number 4, Jonathan Ablao. One guard number 16, Jap Pambid. Also at guard number 27, Ervin Silveri. At center number 41, Steven Kamaya. La Union PAOwer head coach is Louis Aquino. And now the starting five for Parañaque Aces. One guard number 8, Dwight Sagigit. Also at guard number 9, Jello Razon. PAOwer forward number 14, J-Boy Solis. Also at forward number 18, Clarence Singh. And at center number 15, Prince Oliano. Parañaque Aces is led by Stephen Mopera. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call in at the center court the technical head, Mr. Armando Guevara, with head of basketball operations and NBL commissioner, Mr. Edward Aquino, and executive vice president, Ms. Rose Montreal, to award the certificate of franchise for La Union PAOwer to be accepted by Coach Louis Aquino.
This franchise certificate is hereby awarded to La Union PAOwer, represented by the Honorable Francisco Paulo Ortega V, team owner with team address at San Fernando, La Union. Having been part of the maiden season of the National Basketball League, NBL, as a professional league, is hereby granted the exclusive perpetual rights to use in their team name the name of their locality, the province of La Union, for as long as there is an existing and enforceable agreement between the NBL and the said team. This certification is issued by the undersigned to its franchisee, La Union PAOwer, for whatever legal purpose it may serve them. We hereby attest to the truth and veracity of the foregoing facts. Signed, Celso O. Mercado, Chairman, President, National Basketball League, Philippines. Edward Aquino, Vice President for Basketball Operations, and yours truly.
Ladies and gentlemen, La Union Power now accepting the certificate of franchise for Parañaque Aces is the team owner and team governor of Parañaque Aces, Honorable Councilor Marvin A. Santos, with the team manager, Mr. Joel Mendoza.
This franchise certificate is hereby awarded to the Parañaque Aces, represented by the Honorable Councilor Marvin Santos, team owner with team address at San Dionisio, Parañaque City, having been part of the maiden season of the National Basketball League, NBL, as a professional league, is hereby granted the exclusive and perpetual rights to use in their team name the name of their locality, the city of Parañaque, for as long as there is an existing and enforceable agreement between the NBL and the said team owner. This certification is issued by the undersigned to its franchisee Parañaque Aces for whatever legal purpose it may serve them. We hereby attest to the truth and veracity of the foregoing facts. Signed, Celso O. Mercado, Chairman, President, National Basketball League, Philippines. Mr. Edward Aquino, Vice President for Basketball Operations, and yours truly.
One of the NBL pioneering.
And there you have it, the presentation of the certificate of franchise to the Parañaque Aces. Of course, Councilor Marvin Santos receiving the certificate. And look at your starting lineups. The Aces will debut with Razon, Sagigit, Oliano, Singh, and Solis. And for the Power, well, you saw their starting lineup. Of course, our referees for today are crew chief Jerry Borja, his referees Rolando Francisco and Jonel Buse, and our fourth referee is Alvin Sarmiento. And we are now underway with the first quarter. First possession is with the Aces. Of course, the Aces, like what I said, they are the 10th and last team to debut in our league. And let's see if it's well worth the wait. Again, a lot of familiar faces and a familiar play there. Solis to Sagigit. You know, they've been doing that a lot since their days at Olivares College, and now they have taken it to the professional level. I mean, these two young men have gone, you know, they go back a long way. Meanwhile, Billy Ray Buado with a three-point shot. We highlighted during our pregame that it is the three-point shooting that is the weapon of choice for the La Union Power, especially in their game yesterday. Good defensive stop by the Power. Here they go. Jack Pambid with the ball. Pambid had a triple-double yesterday. Wow! What a game. What a guy. Oh, what a block! And Solis to Oliano, and now they will orchestrate. It's Jello Razon with the ball. Razon is a varsity player at the Perpetual Help System Delta, and he is playing in the NBL as a special guest licensee, which means, by the way, ang harap-harap ang butatan na yan ay hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, and we can look at that over and over again. Wow. All right, Singh to Razon, back to Singh. Singh stops and pops. No. So 3-2 is our score. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Of course, it's a three-pointer by Buado and a basket by Sagigit. That's the scoring so far. Solis attacks. And a foul is called. Of course, you have to watch J-Boy Solis. He is a MVP in the collegiate league where Olivares participates in, the UCBL. So he is the last MVP of the UCBL, the last completed season, 2019. That's J-Boy Solis, Olivares College Sea Lion. Of course, if you're wondering where Olivares College is, it's somewhere along along Sukat Road in Parañaque. Three-pointer, no good. Cleared by Solis. And Solis will backtrack a bit. He will give it to Lazon. I mean to Sagigit rather. Sagigit to Oliano. Back to Sagigit for 3. Yes! Hey, don't look now, but Parañaque's on top 7-3 on that 3-point shot by Dwight Sagigit. Nice defense here by Parañaque. Corner 3. No. And a pushing foul on Stephen Kamaya. He pushed Solis from behind. So a clear foul there on Stephen Kamaya. Take a look at this good handoff by Oliano to Sagigit. You won't miss Prince Oliano. He's the one with glasses and the headband. Razon to Solis. To Singh. A good steal there by the PAOwer. But before that, you should marvel at the way. You should marvel at the way that Parañaque is moving the ball. I guess it's an evidence that these guys have been together for a long time. No? And like what I said, a lot of them are members of the Olivares College varsity. So the familiarity is there. Plus, of course, you have Coach Stephen Mopera, who is one of their coaches in Olivares. Kick out. Silveri. Still no go. Strong rebound by the Aces. And Razon will bring it down. To Sagigit. To Solis, high post. Solis will try something. Finds Razon. Drop pass to Oliano for the hook shot. Yeah, good hook shot there by the youngster, Prince Oliano. His kuya, Mark, is also on the team, by the way. So the Oliano brothers are on the team. Steal by Singh. And he will now cross the line to Razon. Razon hesitates a bit, back to Singh. He'll set it up. Sagigit at the top to Solis. Solis, he can shoot this. Nope. Okay, score remains at 9-3. Silveri looking for a teammate who will take it himself. Whips a pass. Back to Silveri. Guado. Baseline. Pambid. Nope. And another rebound. You like the way the guards are rebounding for Parañaque. Sagigit to the zone. Yes! And that's the cue for Coach Louis Aquino to call a timeout. Take a look at this extra pass lead to this 3-point shot by Jello Lazon. Yes! And we'll be back. You're watching the NBL Chairman's Cup. That's our tournament format for the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup. We have a single round robin among all the participating teams. And of course, after the single round, that's 9 games each, the bottom 5 will be eliminated and then the top 2 advance to the semifinals while the next 4 will slug it out in the quarterfinals. That should be exciting. But of course, this is just the first game of the Parañaque Aces. And so far, they are giving a good first impression. All right, Singh with the rebound. Singh spins, passes it to Prince. And Prince could not handle it, and ball will go the way of the PAOwer. They will slowly bring the ball down. Pambid. Let's see what he can do after his triple-double yesterday. Silveri. To the corner. Pambid for 3. No. And the whistle says, yeah, over the top violation. Automatic ball will go the way of the Aces. So first substitution here for the Aces, Coach Mopera is bringing in a new player. This is Madera. So a little less size now for Parañaque. Sing. No. Ball bounces. It's won by the PAOwer. It's with Pambid. Pambid whips it to Silveri. He can make this. Yes, he gets the lucky bounce. Erwin Silveri, varsity star at Centro Escolar, now a professional player with the La Union PAOwer. Steal by the PAOwer. Pambid outside. Silveri will change his mind. They'll set it up. Guado. Low blocks. And too much power there. They could not control it. They throw the ball away. So we have another timeout called, and we'll be back. You're watching the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup. Don't change that channel, please. There you have it, the message of Honorable Board Member Paulo Ortega of the province of La Union, of course the owner of the La Union PAOwer. You know, one day I hope to travel back to La Union after all this, once this pandemic is over. We can do some surfing there. Meanwhile, back to basketball. Sagigit was it out to Kilatan. Razon with the floater, no, and it's controlled by Silveri. So in this game, you can see so far, it's the guards that are dominating the rebounds. 3 on the way, yes! And now Agulon, continuing from where he left off yesterday, he was El Fuego against the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. Solis. And Biado has it. Guado rather. Silveri. With, he will shake. He will bake. He will pass to Guado. To the corner. Against a double team, and the double team forces a dribbling violation. Of course, the challenge here is, you know, after a good game, the challenge is to follow it up with an even better game. Sagigit. Ribs out. Well, Dwight playing referee, but he won't get it. They won't listen to him. Meanwhile, we have a substitution as we take a look at this shot by Sagigit. Well, Dwight was complaining that there was a landing spot violation, but of course, they will not listen to him. Solis to Kilatan. Kilatan, set shot, no. And it's rebounded again by Silveri. So again, the guards with the good share of the rebounds. Pambid to Silveri. Silveri. Baseline. Deflection. Extra pass. Oh, yes. Very unselfish play, producing dividends for the PAOwer. Lead is down to 1. Only 1 point separating these two teams. Kilatan to Razon, and Razon is fouled by Silveri. Let's look at this. Look at this pass, ha. Ang swabbing assist na ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go. 0% antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Razon. In traffic, he forces the issue. Well, a lot of teamers are open because a lot of defenders collapsed on him. Meanwhile, in transition, Jason Apolonio providing instant impact. Of course, Apolonio, he has just checked in the ball game. What an instant impact by Apolonio. Take a look at this beautiful layup by Apolonio, and we'll be back for more of your Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup. On your screen right now is the message of Mr. Kevin Williams from the National Basketball League of the United States of America. And to summarize what's on your screen right now, there is a partnership between NBL Philippines and NBL USA, wherein teams from the Philippines will go to the US, and US teams will go to the Philippines for for games, for exhibitions, and that's another coup, a big coup there by our Brain Trust Executive Vice President Rose Montreal, Commissioner Edward Aquino, and Deputy Commissioner Armando Guevara. So a chance for your NBL stars to go to the US and play. And on the other hand, you can see the top American NBL teams come over here to play as well. Razon from the parking lot, no good. By the way, that last basket by Apolonio has given the lead to the PAOwer, 13-12. Apolonio this time for 3. No go, but it stays with the PAOwer. Another 3, yes! Two triples now for Agulan. He had 5 yesterday, and he already has 2 today. Agulan now playing defense on Razon. Razon to Kilatan. Kilatan for 3, too strong. Razon with the rebound. And Razon now will survey. Razon, he fakes the pass, and it's stolen. It's stolen by Gatchalian. Gatchalian does not get the roll, but with a foul on Paulo Castro, who announces his presence with that foul. This is a new number for Paulo Castro. He usually wears 9 or 10, but now he's wearing 37. At the line, Roman Gatchalian. Not good on his first free throw. You see on your screens that's Coach Louis Aquino of the La Union PAOwer. Of course, we've been with Coach Aquino we've known him for quite some time. 2003, NASCO Most Valuable Player out of the University of Manila. That's 18 years ago. So you can say I've known Coach for 18 years already. Well, actually, I think more than 18 years. Yeah. Castro is blocked, but he still gets the ball. And Castro will shoot, but we have a foul on, let's see, who's it on? It's on a white shirt. So it's a loose ball foul on the Aces, pushing. They were caught pushing. Another 3-pointer, this time no good, and it's rebounded by the Aces. Kilatan to Solis. Castro to the corner. Solis inside to Galit. We did not notice that JR is in the game. So JR Galit coming off the bench. Here's that, well, Galit, good reception there, but everything but the shot. Castro can score if he wants to. Let's see if he will get his scoring suck. They need his scoring. Solis for 3. He can hit this. Yes! So possible 4-point play here for Joel Solis. You see, very good recognition. You can see again the Olivares College connection. Paulo Castro to J-Boy Solis. You know, how many times has that happened before for the Sea Lions? But now they are professionals with the Parañaque Aces. Pambid to Agulan rather. Castro. Kilatan using the Galit screen. Solis. No go this time. And ball is loose, but it will go the way of the Power. Our score is tied at 16 all. And I believe this will not be the last time that this score will be tied. Gatchalian will survey, whips it cross court. Zone defense here being applied by the Aces. And Gatchalian steps on the line. Well, his foot was on the line. And speaking of feet, by the way, I was watching the warm-ups of both these teams, and meanwhile, wait, 4 seconds to go. Hold that thought. 4 seconds to go. Last shot time here, and we started tied at 0 all, and we are still tied after the first 12 minutes of action. Our score, 16 all, and stay with us for the second quarter. We'll be back for more of your Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup. Stay with us, please. Back to the ball game. This is the start of the second quarter of action. Andy Cervino here live and direct at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. And wow, we are tied at 16 all. Both teams not giving an inch, so the La Union Power, the team in red with first possession, they are up against the debuting Parañaque Aces. Francisco is in the ball game for the first time. So patient ball movement by the Power. See some screens. Don't look now, but Agulan has already 3 3-point shots in the game. And for sure, Coach Louis Aquino will be very proud of his player. We all remember Coach Louis Aquino when he was still playing for the UM Hawks. He was a dead-eye shooter. He was so good, he was named most valuable player of the NAASCO in 2003. Take a look at this great shooting form by Agulan. Galit. Interception. Agulan from the corner. Oh! 4 3-point shots already for Agulan. He has a very good teacher in Coach Aquino. They don't know what hit them, the Aces. But Castro, finally, after 6 straight points by La Union, we have an answer now from Paulo Castro. Five 3-point shots now for Agulan in this game. That's right, five 3-point shots. He had 2 in the first quarter. He has 3 already in the second, and we've only played less than 2 minutes. Wow. He has 3 3-point shots in less than 2 minutes. Meanwhile, Kerwin Lucente with an answer. But still, because of the shooting of Agulan, La Union is now leading by 5 points. Another 3, but this time it does not connect. Silveri will ask for a clear out. No good. Battle for the ball. Referee says it's gonna be Parañaque ball. There's gonna be a foul on Jason Apolonio. Meanwhile, Billy Buado comes back in the ball game. He started this game. In fact, he scored the first basket for La Union, a 3-pointer. Castro to Galit. Galit back to Castro. Castro, Galit, 2-man game. Galit jumper, too strong. Scramble. It's won by Francisco. Apolonio rather. Apolonio to Francisco, and Francisco, that pass was too strong, and turnover for Parañaque. Galit will inbound to Kilatan. Castro drops it to Lucente, but no, the shots are not cooperating for Parañaque at this juncture. Francisco using the screen. Francisco, Apolonio, Silveri, and a foul on Castro. And that's the second now on Paulo Castro. So Jelly Rosol will come back into the ball game. But Castro, despite having 2 quick fouls, is still in the game. He has to be careful with those reach-ins. Buado, no. Buado still. Buado sees a fix, and he draws the foul from Kervin. See, look at this. Buado not giving up. And he was able to convince Kervin Lucente to bite into his fake. Sweat the line, Billy Buado. Second one on the way for Billy. Good. 7 points is the lead of the Power over the Aces. Castro, Lucente, back to the basket. He attacks. Again, short. I'll say this again, the basket is not cooperating with the Aces. Almost a steal, completed. But another error by the Aces. Buado sees an opening, too strong. He hangs on to it. And Galit now. Galit! Again, layups are not cooperating for the Aces. Buado. Bambid misses. It's with Castro. You know, Paulo Castro is very good in fast breaks. But so far, not much running for Parañaque. Meanwhile, we have a timeout called. And we'll be back. You're watching the 2021 Chooks-to-Go National Basketball League Chairman's Cup. Stay there, please. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's 5. And if you're expecting me to laugh and thunder will come out, no, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not the count. That's right, there's 5 3-point shots for Agulan. And that has been the factor why the La Union PAOwer is leading by 7 points, 27-20. So they have to do something about Agulan. They have to put I don't know, put a hand on his face. Just do anything legal to stop him, okay? Pambid. Of course, everybody's been overshadowed right now by the sterling shooting of Agulan. Hurried shot. Yes, they saw the shot clock running down, so they had no choice but to fire. And when you hurry, they say haste makes waste. Oh, good pass. No look by Solis. Again, the college connection. J-Boy Solis to Lordy Geronimo. You know, you could probably say that most of the players on Parañaque, they know each other so well, they can play with blindfolds on. You know, they've been together for at least the last 5 years. That was long before the NBL was even started. Well, one of the personalities seated on the bench of Parañaque is the head coach of Olivares College, Mike Sarigit, who is also the team consultant of the Parañaque Aces. Apolonio whips a pass. Hesitation. They recycle. And Pambid hits a 3. Alright, so Pambid, hopefully this will be the start of good things for Pambid. And body flying, this is J.R. Olegario. Look at this. Good recognition. I guess they want to get Jap's game going, so they fed him the ball. So Olegario is fouled there. Ball will stay with Parañaque. Olegario for 3. Yes! Olegario is an exciting point guard. I've seen him play in the NAASCO for the City University of Pasay. Take a look at it again. This is unselfish basketball. Razon misses. Rebound Apolonio. Alright, Apolonio. Back to Apolonio. Good ball movement, nice and fast. And an offensive foul. An offensive foul on Jason Apolonio. He could not believe it. Of course, everybody will be in denial. Let's see what happened. Oh, he planted the business end of his elbow on the rib cage of his defender. So we have a timeout. We'll be back for more of the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup. Don't change that channel, please. Back to the live action. As you can see, both teams now reporting to the live court. Parañaque with possession. Oligario again for three. Not this time. And it's saved by... okay, last touch on the power. Razon with the inbound. Sagigit to Oligario for three. Same spot. Same result. It's a miss. And a fast break triggered, but Parañaque quick to set up their defense. La Union. Offensive rebound. Poor box out there by Parañaque. Eliona. No, he was not boxed out. He was not boxed out, and they paid dearly for it. Sagigit for three. No. Falling zone shot. Oh, what a block! Public display of rejection. You know, selyadong ilalim kay Ralph Liona ng La Union Power, ang ating rebounder ng bayan. Natin sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Masarap kahit walang sauce. Earlier about that, well, we could see that later on, that block on Sagigit. That deserves a replay. Woo! Attacking the basket, La Union. Kaasi introducing himself to the audience with that basket. 7 is the lead of La Union. Razon sees an opening. Oh, what a move by the youngster. Cuts the lead to 5. 34-29. We are nearing the halftime break. Whoa! Pambid. Oops. And foul away from the ball. Players getting a little bit too playful there. Let's see what happened. See, foul away from the ball. Liona spills to the floor. So the foul is an offensive foul on Lordy Geronimo of the Parañaque Aces. Pambid. Bet by Sagigit. This is a good matchup, huh? Bet by Geronimo. They are putting a big man on the ball carrier. Jumper on the way. No. Offensive rebound. Buado. All right, let's take a look at this replay. I'll explain what happened. After the putback by Buado, all of a sudden, he has a lot of, you can say, unnecessary motions that has earned the attention of the referees. So they will sort it out. Remember, our referees are eagle-eyed. They are watching every movement of the player on the court. So let's see what will be the verdict. Let us wait for the official pronouncement. So it is a dead ball situation foul on Billy Ray Buado. Madera will come back into the ball game. So Coach Mopera shuffling his players. Solis handoff to Razon. Razon, met by the defense. Another block. Sagigit hooks the pass. No good. You know, I want to see later on the shooting percentages. Whoops. Referees are quick to separate the protagonist. It's the little guys who are engaging each other. Take a look. See the two little guys, Olegario and who's this? Number 18. That's Kaasi. The two little guys fighting for the ball, and the referees are quick to separate them. No, they don't want it to further escalate. But of course, you know, like I've said this before, I've seen Olegario play for the City University of Pasay. He's a tough player, though. He will not back down. I remember him and J.R. Galito. They were the 1-2 punch of the Eagles in the for the City University of Pasay in the NASCU. There you see it, our Commissioner Edward Aquino, Deputy Armando Guevara, our Executive Vice President Ms. Rose Montreal, making sure that everything is in order. Of course, NBL action will return next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And for the schedule of the game, we will announce it on our social media. Just like and follow the NBL Pilipinas Facebook account. Okay, so a foul is called on Olegario, but at the same time, a flagrant foul, one, is called on Kaasi. So for his punishment, Kaasi has to sit down for 3 playing minutes. So at the line to shoot free throws is Agulan. Of course, Agulan has been writing the story of this game with his 3-point shooting. 5 and counting. And this time, this is for the flagrant foul of Kaasi on Olegario. His usual cool self. John Ronald Olegario, or J.R. Olegario. Alright, Sagigit with the inbound. Cross-court Solis whips it to Razon. And again, you know, they did that play earlier, but earlier it was Solis to Sagigit, but now it's Solis to Razon. Buado for 3. No. Okay, Sagigit. Parañaque is exercising patience. Solis hesitating. Dumps it inside to Madera. To Olegario. Olegario loses the ball at the baseline, but it will stay with the Aces. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Olegario! Too strong. Pambid with a rebound. Triple-double watch for Jap since yesterday. Whoa, what a shot! 6! 6 3-pointers for Agulan. He had 5 yesterday. That's nothing. He has 6 today. And we're just in the first half. Whoop! That will count. So Agulan, this time on the layup, he is fouled by Olegario. So this time he will try to complete a 3-point play. Of course, Agulan, also a good free throw shooter. And again, there's the broadcaster's curse. Singh is back. He started this game. Clarence Singh. Singh losing it, but it's recovered by a teammate. And ball will stay with the Aces. There's a foul. Foul on number 16, Jap Pambit. At the line, Dwight Sagigit. I mentioned team consultant, Coach Mike Sagigit earlier. Of course, for those who are asking, Dwight is the son of Coach Mike. Yes. Up. All right. We're nearing the 1-minute warning. Pambid for 3. Good line. Another. Oh, we have another unsportsmanlike foul call. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. Of course, there's Pambid. He will miss this 3-point shot, but oh, Solis giving Leona a taste of his forearm. Well, let's see how the referees will rule on that. That's why we have video replay here. Our referees and Commissioner Aquino, Deputy Commissioner Guevara can rule properly on any controversies on the floor. So let's see. Of course, on the video we saw Solis, give his forearm to the face of Leona. That's referee Jerry Borja for you.
Elbow. J-Boy Solis has to sit on the bench for 3 minutes.
So just like Kaasi earlier, Solis has to sit down for 3 playing minutes. So we will see Solis return in the 3rd quarter, if ever coach will decide to field him. We have exactly 1 minute and 1 second left in the first half. So first free throw is good for Ralph Leona. Paulo Castro is back in the game. Of course, if you're Parañaque, you want to see Paulo Castro get his scoring going. He is a scoring machine. Ball rims out for Leona. .11-point lead for the Power. This is the first game in the league for Parañaque. They waited more than 2 months to play their first game. But of course, they say, good things. You have to wait for good things to come by. And a shot clock violation. Yes, very clear. Very clear shot clock violation. So ball will go back to Parañaque with 44 seconds left in the half. But before anything else, we have a timeout. So don't change that channel. Stay with us for more of your Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021. .1 seconds in the balance. Andy Servino here at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. 44.1 seconds before we call it a first half. And Parañaque with possession, they are facing an 11-point deficit. So they should try to trim it down before the halftime break. Castro. Broken play. Oh, good interior defense by the PAOwer. They get the ball back. There's a 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Pambid. Fancy dribbling. Pambid. Shakes up Singh. Pambid. Nope. Rebound. Last shot time here for the Aces. Vazon quickly to Castro. Castro moves closer. Yes! 2.6 left. One more shot from half court. Good line, but no dice. So at halftime, our score reads 45-36, a 9-point lead for the La Union PAOwer over the debuting Parañaque Aces. Lots of action there. That's our score, 45-36. And we'll be back for the second half. Stay with us. You're watching the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsakayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan.
Chooks-to-Go Chairman's Cup 2021. That's our score at halftime, 45-36, a 9-point lead by the La Union PAOwer over the debuting Parañaque Aces. Let's see what happened in that first half. Jailer Razon with a shot to open things for the Aces, but Agulan happened. Kirk Agulan with 6 3-point shots. Well, that's the first of his 6, but first quarter was 16 all. Here's J.R. Olegario adding some energy to the Aces. This time the PAOwer take it inside. Razon has been playing well, but there's your score. Look at that, 45-36. The story is there. The 6 3-point shots of Agulan, and that has been, you can say, the difference in this game. Of course, the bench of La Union also providing the shock with 30 points against 15 for Parañaque. And the leading scorers, we're not surprised. Kirk Agulan with 21 points. And far behind is Billy Buado, of course, on the part of the Aces. It's Jailer Razon and J.R. Olegario who are trying to carry the fight for the Aces. Of course, they have to make their move. It's already the second half, and we are underway. Fresh 12 minutes on the game clock. We play 48 minutes here in the NBL. Yona, the recipient of another good pass. Can you say that this early the PAOwer exhibiting better teamwork? Singh to Razon. Razon back to Singh. Sagigit from the corner. No, too strong. Ball tap. It's won by the PAOwer. Guado to the post. A great move by Apolonio, and he has fouled. No choice but to foul there. Well, they saw the mismatch. Apolonio much taller and longer than Dwight Sagigit. But Apolonio missing his first free throw. That's a shot earlier of Coach Louis Aquino of the PAOwer. Again, a very good shooter during his heyday. Sagigit to Razon. To Castro. Castro will give it back to Sagigit. To Castro. Castro sees the opening, dances inside for 2. And another unsportsmanlike foul called by our referees. Well, I'll say, okay, it's these unsportsmanlike fouls that is slowing down our game. And it looks like who's this? It looks like well, let's take a look at the replay. Okay, here's the 2 points of Paulo Castro, but in the scuffle for the rebound, Jason Apolonio is hit by an elbow to the nape. And he really felt that. Of course, it's up to our referees to judge if it is accidental or intentional. That's why they're looking at the video replay. Let's take a look at it again. This is the 2 points of Paulo Castro. And then look at the box out underneath. That's Lordy Geronimo getting entangled with Jason Apolonio. So we are waiting for our referee's decision, and well, Jason Apolonio is probably still favoring the backside of his head after receiving that elbow from Lordy Geronimo. All right, let's see. Of course, they have to make sure, they have to make the right judgment. And again, our game has slowed down a lot because of all these unnecessary, unsportsmanlike fouls. And while you're at it, please like and follow the social media of the NBL Pilipinas, so you will know the schedule for next week. More or less by the middle of the week, they will be releasing the schedule for next Saturday and Sunday, both in the WNBL and in the NBL. Okay, referees are conferring. Here it is. So this is the second Parañaque ace to be meted that penalty. So Geronimo will have to sit out for 3 playing minutes, just like what happened to J-Boy Solis earlier. And by the way, Solis is already eligible to play because 3 playing minutes has already lapsed. Or, oh, not yet, not yet. Oh, it's 5 minutes now. It's 5 minutes sit down for Geronimo because that earlier violation of Solis was for 3 minutes. But since this is the second violation, it will be 5 minutes. Take note, the violation does not apply to a specific player. If there's a second violation by a different player, it will mean an escalated penalty. So you can say a little mental lapse there by Geronimo, because he should know that his teammate Solis has already been slapped a similar penalty earlier. So now he will serve for 5 minutes. And from my estimation, 10 minutes and 34 seconds left in the game clock. Solis went out with 1 minute left in the second quarter, so that means he still has 34 seconds left to sit down before he can be fielded back by the coaching staff. So Agulan will come back to replace Jason Apolonio with a jump at center court, won by the PAOwer. Oh! That's a shot clock violation. And you know, the thing about that, you know, if you're a coach, it's not, you will not be happy to see the ball still in the hands of your player in a shot clock violation. They should at least attempt to hoist the basket. Of course, you know, I had the chance to eavesdrop on the halftime huddle of the Parañaque Aces. It was a very spirited huddle, as you know, the coaching staff they were trying to fire up the Aces. for them to come back here in the third period. But so far, La Union has done a good job of maintaining this 10-point lead, 48-38 with 10.5 left. All right, we have a technical foul here called on team manager of the Aces for this. Wait, I'll say this again. All right, a technical foul on the Parañaque Aces team manager for disrespectfully addressing a game official. So now Agulan will shoot the technical free throw, and it's a miss. Sagit now will start their play. Well, sometimes that technical foul might work and fire up the Aces. Loose ball, who has it? Whoops. Everybody wants to get their hands on that Spalding basketball, the official basketball of the NBL. Take a look at it again. Look at the hustle, the intensity, the passion, and the whistle. Jump ball now between Pambid and Madera. Won by the PAOwer. And they will reset. They will take their time. Guado asking for a clear out. A Blau misses, and it's in the hands of the Aces. Lazon attacking. Short, but still no go for the Aces. Pambid. Guado, bounce pass. Oh, well read. Sagigit now. On the run, Sagigit. Sidestep. Yes. Dwight Sagigit. All right, Pambid asks his team to settle down. Meanwhile, he's hounded by Singh. Good defense here by the Aces, forcing the PAOwer to take the long shot, but they keep the ball. Pambid, kick out. Blau dumps the ball inside. Yes. Very unselfish play there by the PAOwer, and that's the best evidence that they trust each other. Now, you must trust your teammates. Razon to Singh. Singh using the screen. Singh, short. They wrestle for the ball, and it's too deep. Stepping on the line, Parañaque. All right, look at this fast break by Dwight Sagigit. Woo! And that Gatorade fast break blast was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. All right. I just took a drink from my Gatorade bottle there. Again, patient ball movement here by the PAOwer. Long shot. Got it with the rebound. And ball is tapped out of bounds. It will stay with the Aces. Well, so far we have not felt the presence of J.R. Galit. Singh, still no go. We know Clarence Singh can score also. He was one of the scoring machines of Olivares College. Battle for it. Won by the PAOwer. Yes. So I want to see the percentages, because you know both these teams are, especially Parañaque, they are missing a lot of point blank shots. And we're talking here layups, putbacks, under the goal stabs. Well, finally, Razon heard us. He converts on that scooping layup. Pambid, deep, against 3 defenders. Guado's open, yes. So that's a basic in basketball. If you double team or triple team somebody, a player is definitely open, and they found an open Billy Ray Guado. And a foul there to stop the potential fast break. Look at this, Ito ang malupit na tibog of the game ni Jello Razon. Natin sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And you really love that scooping shot by Jello Razon. Guado against Solis. Solis has served his 3-minute penalty. Castro. He will attack. Last minute pass to Singh. And Razon is fouled by Pambid. So we have a Perpetual versus Letran there. Look at this. Look at this fast break again. And look at Singh stay with his man. Oh, loose ball. Won by Castro. Castro beating Silveri to it. Corner. No. Still with Solis. Now, this is a concern for the coaches. The three-point shooter, okay, the three-point shooter is able to get his own miss. So that speaks a lot about the box-out tactics of the team. Now, somebody should watch. It goes to show how loose their interior defense is. So they allow the three-point shooter to get his own miss. So that is a concern there for Coach Aquino. Castro, that's his shot, but not this time. Razon, no. And Singh with an emphatic rebound and an emphatic putback, but referees halt the action. The foul is on Billy Ray Buado, getting entangled with Clarence Singh. So we have a timeout, and we'll be back. That's our score. You're watching the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup. Don't change that channel. Welcome back to the ballgame. Andy Cervino here, live and direct at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center in San Fernando City. It's a 13-point lead for the La Union Power over the Parañaque Aces. But let's see, that could change with this shot by Paulo Castro. No, still a 13-point lead. They can add to that. Yes! Kaasi zooming for the 2 points. 15 is the lead of the Power. Solis shakes up his defender. Razon! Oh, Razon! You know, Razon has invented a lot of shots today. He is very creative, to say the least. Silveri attacking, kicks it out, last second. Too strong. They keep the ball. Oh, what a block by Solis. And that ignites the passing, but Castro could not control the basketball. Francisco says, wait. All right, he tells his teammates, take your places. Kaasi against Castro. Handoff. Francisco. No. Rebound. Got it. And oh, what a block Fast break ignited. Silveri. Again, Silveri will do the wise thing. Oh, no, look! But again, good job there by Galit to bother the play. Castro to Singh. Singh will erase his defender, but there will be a foul. Let's take a look. All right, Razon. I said Razon has been very creative today. Wow, look at all these inventions, all these creations by Jello Razon. At the line, Clarence Singh. Well, in Olivares College, actually Clarence is a little ahead of Dwight and J.R. Oligalio and the other C-Lies. He's a little more senior. He's like a couple of batches ahead. But of course, you know, all these alumni, when they get together, they are all bonded by the fact that they attended the same school. Okay, Buado will attack against a smaller Sagigit. Handoff. And again, unselfish basketball for La Union. Another error. The errors are mounting for Parañaque. Buado! Buado! This guy, his name is Billy Ray Buado. He wears jersey number 2 like Billy Ray Bates, the Black Superman. The super import of the 80s. Let's see, another slow motion coming. Here he is, Billy Ray Buado. Soaring for 2 points. All right, we got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Jess Nicole Kilatan will come back in the ball game. Of course, Kilatan, another product of the Philippine Merchant Marine School in Las Piñas City. Pambid, cross court to Apolonio, to Silveri, to Buado at the post. Buado met by the double. And let's see, what gives here? Well, we saw something, but we'll leave it to the referees. A holding is called on J.R. Galit. You know, through the years, J.R. Galit has added the muscle to his frame. I remember seeing him, the first time I saw him, he was a very thin young man. But now he has added muscles, which is good. It will serve him well, especially here in the professional league. Apolonio! No. Rebound controlled by Razon. Quickly to Galit. Galit! And he is fouled. So 2 free throws coming for J.R. Galit. Look at his explosion to the ring. Apolonio, the guilty party. So at the line, J.R. Galit. J.R. Real name, Salvador. Second free throw on the way for Galit. This split for JR. Steal by Dwight. Sagigit. One-man break. Oh, last second dish to Razon, but Razon unable to finish it, but he will take 2 free throws. So Pampid fouling again, Jello Razon. Just like in the NCAA, of course, Razon and Pambid, they are 2 players here in the NBL who are playing under the special guest license program of the Games and Amusements Board. And what is that? Simply put, no, these varsity players are allowed to play here in the professional league and they will not lose. All right, they will not lose their varsity eligibility. Once the NCAA resumes, Jap can go back to Letran, Jello can go back to Perpetual, and everybody happy. Oh God! Oh, Razon! With the way Razon is playing here in the Pro League, I can only imagine how he will be playing in the NCAA once it resumes. For sure, oh, we have blood. We have blood on the cheek of Dwight Sagigit after that last sequence, and there's a lot of blood. There is the blood of Dwight Sagigit is spilled on the floor. Oh boy, this is probably one of the worst cuts I've seen in basketball. Let's take a look at it again. All right, here's the sequence there. Sagigit hustling for the ball, but he is hit on the face. Let me see. Oh, there it is. As he dove for the ball, he met the elbow of Jap Pambin. Wow. That's how far these young men are willing to go through. They are willing to literally spill their sweat and their blood on the floor just to win this ball game. And we saw it right before our very eyes. So let's hope that Dwight will be okay. Of course, our medical staff is attending to him right now. Of course, there's still 2 minutes left. Maybe if they work on Dwight, he can come back in the fourth quarter. 11 is the lead of La Union, 61-50. Last 2 minutes of the third. Silveri using the screen. 8 on the shot clock. Apolonio for 3. Yes! The lead of La Union is 14, 64-50. Running shot by Solis, no good. So again, Parañaque has been missing these point-blank, high-percentage shots. Ball batted out, it will go the way of the Aces. Alright, Razon will inbound to Kilatan. Castro to Solis. Solis, top of the key. Hand off to Razon. Razon will use the screen. Castro to Razon. Open! Short! And Solis crashes into the Chooks-to-Go A board. Silveri, cross court. Good defense here by the Aces. But of course they need to score. Guado sees the opening. Razon. Razon has been a workhorse, to say the least, for the Aces. Solis, Galit, Kilatan. Strong drive again. They are missing layups. Ablau has joined the three-point shooting parade. Razon using the Galit screen. Razon will try a three of his own. Yes! 0.2 of a second left. So at the end of the third quarter, our score 69-53, a 16-point lead for the La Union Power. Of course, a big factor in this third quarter surge is Billy Ray Buado. Numbers 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 steals. And of course, a lot of intangibles here by Billy Ray Buado, number 2 of the La Union Power. That's right, he is the factor here. So we'll be back with the deciding fourth quarter after this commercial break. Stay with us for the remaining minutes of the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Back to the ball game. You're just in time to join us for the start of the deciding fourth period of this game. Andy Servino here at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center in San Fernando City. The La Union Power all over the Parañaque Aces, 69-53. But again, still a lot of time with the clock. 12 minutes for Parañaque to make something out of this. Of course, on the part of La Union, they have to be very careful. Of course, we all know the depth and talent of this Aces squad. Castro. And Galit! Count the basket. Look at Galit. Stretching for those 2 points. At the line, J.R. Galit. The standout from the City University of Pasay. That's a member school of the NASCU. Silveri, also a NASCU product. He played in the NASCU for Centro Escolar. And a steal by the Aces. Size of life here for Parañaque. Solis, short. And referees blow their whistle. Foul is on number 4, Jonathan Ablao. Look at this running shot by Solis. See, you appreciate Solis, J-Boy Solis, for his height. You can see in that last sequence is very good footwork. So now Ablao is warned for resentment or complaining, if you want to put it in more simpler terms. Castro for 3. No. Rebound. You know, you like the gang rebounding shown here by La Union. Apolonio. Oh, Apolonio! You know, it's very hard. It's going to be a hard choice to select our best player of the game. So many players are playing well for La Union. If ever they go on to win this game. Galit missing the short range shot. Of course, Razon with 18 points to lead the way for the Aces. Meanwhile, Kirk Agulan with 21, Billy Ray Buado with 14, and Ian Ralph Leona with 12. Of course, no other player in double figures for the Aces. Castro with 2 points. Castro with 8 points on that basket. We are just past the 10-minute mark. 2 minutes gone by. 10 to go. Apolonio. Yeah. Clean as a whistle. Hey, don't look now. But Jason Apolonio has, he's now in double figures with 11. Solis. Finally, that shot of Solis connecting. He has been trying that shot so many times in this game. In fact, before that shot, you know, through the first 3 quarters, Solis was shooting 1 out of 6 from the field. Actually, Parañaque was shooting 18 out of 65 from the field. That's 27%. You compare that to the 26 of 61 shooting of La Union, which is 42%. So I guess that explains why La Union is leading by 14 at this point. All right, Paulo Castro is in double figures. The second ace to hit 10 points after Razon. And now they apply pressure at the backcourt. Pambid, bat by Kilatan. And a foul underneath by Castro. Let's see, how many fouls does Paulo have? He picked up 2 quick fouls earlier. Oh, only his third. So ever since Paulo picked up 2 quick fouls in the first half, he has done a good job of maintaining his fouls. Silveri back to Pambid. And ball will go. It will stay with the Power. 12 points is the lead of the Power over the Aces. Oh! And another unsportsmanlike foul called. So again, we are going to the protocol. Whenever a unsportsmanlike foul is called, all players must report to the area in front of their benches, and no timeouts allowed. The coach cannot confer with the players. Well, of course, as you can see on your screen, the players are talking amongst themselves. Let's see what happened, what prompted the referees to call this. All right. They were jockeying for position, and then Solis, he just brushes away Billy Ray Boado. Now, Solis J-Boy has to watch it, because earlier, J-Boy was called for an unsportsmanlike foul, and he was made to sit down for 3 minutes. And this is, if ever this will be a second offense, definitely it will be a graver penalty. And by the way, earlier also, after that first unsportsmanlike foul on Solis, Lordy Heronio was also called for a sportsmanlike foul. So he received a graver penalty of a 5-minute sit-down. So let's see what will be the case with Solis, since this is the third unsportsmanlike foul already called on the Parañaque Aces as a team, okay? They are counting the team, not individual players. So it's just an ordinary foul for J-Boy Solis. He can heave a sigh of relief. Because if that was ruled as an unsportsmanlike foul, that could have meant the game. That could have been an ejection for Solis. So now Solis will remain in the game, and he will try to help Parañaque overhaul this 14-point deficit. But right now, Silveri has just increased their lead to 16, 78-62. Parañaque has to do something, and they have to do it fast. Time is not on their side. They cannot help their cause with misses like that. Boado will take his sweet time. Inside to Apolonio, and Apolonio hemmed in by 2 defenders, but there will be a foul called. All right, Jess Kilatan with the foul. So a big man coming in for a guard. Well, I guess this could be Parañaque starting to they're starting to prepare for the last roll of the dice, so to speak. This could be their last stand. Now, if they have any plans of winning this game, they have to make their move now. And for sure, all their fans in Parañaque City are cheering for them. Oligario missing, and it's with Pambid. Still very short. Air ball collected by Castro. And Castro scores. Well, regarding Pambid, yesterday he had a triple-double, but today he needs to work on his assist. Well, he has 7 rebounds and 7 points. So he has to work on his assist. He only has 3 assists. So he's quite far from having back-to-back triple-doubles. Apolonio stretching. And Buado. Look at all the intangibles that are being done by Billy Ray Buado. Foul called. And Buado has gets hit on the face. Take a look at it again. Oh! Again, it is up to the referees to rule. Let's see. So he gets in contact with the. I don't know. There's no contact on the face. In fact, the hand of Solis hit Buado on the bicep. Well, it could have grazed it. I don't know. Maybe we can get a different angle. So Leona will come in to replace Buado. Pambid. Again, patient ball movement. No good, and it's cleared by Castro. And the fast break is stopped by a whistle. No basket. Plays whistle dead. A foul in the backcourt by Leona. So here's what happened. After that miss, so Castro ignites the fast break with the outlet pass, but Geronimo and Leona are getting entangled together. Castro spin. No. Ball tap. Won by the PAOwer. And Pambid says, we'll slow it down. Back to Pambid. Nearing the 6-minute mark or the halfway point of the 4th period. Silveri. No. And Galit could not control it. It's back with the PAOwer. Silveri says, all right, we'll take our sweet time. But there's 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Silveri knows it. And again, where is the box out? Where's the box out of the Aces? Whoa! Apolonio! Wow! I don't know, can we have multiple best players? They'll just half the price? So hard to choose. You can look at it again. Apolonio. He can shoot the ball. Of course. You know, these La Union PAOwer, they have a good teacher in Coach Louis Aquino, who is also himself a very good shooter. At the line, J.R. Galit. And gets his own miss. Oh! And like what I said, you know, it's very tough if you shoot 27% from the field. It's very tough to win. Apolonio is El Fuego. And why? Simply put, look at this unmolested 3 by Apolonio. And we'll be back for more of the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021. Stay with us. right, we've been talking a lot about this man, Jason Apolonio. Look at that shot. 18 points, 8 rebounds, but it's his three-point shooting that has really been, burdening Parañaque. So, like what I said, it's going to be a tough task to pick our best player. So many players are excelling today for the La Union Power if they hold on to win this game. Meanwhile, Razon! Geronimo, offensive rebound. Wow! Somebody check that ring of Parañaque. Silveri, series of screens. Again, Apolonio! But this time, another unsportsmanlike foul called on Geronimo. Earlier, Geronimo was assessed an unsportsmanlike foul, and this will be the second, if ever, this will be the second on Lordy Geronimo. This looks like they will review for a possible landing spot violation. And if you see on your screen there, it looks like Dwight Sagigit will not return for this ball game. It seems that that wound that he sustained on his face earlier is it's too much. So all right, Geronimo gets a reprieve as he is assessed only an ordinary foul. He's assessed only an ordinary foul, so it's not an unsportsmanlike foul. He will stay in the game. Apolonio will ask for a clear out. This is a nice matchup, huh? Him and Solis, same body type, same style of play. Step back three. Oh! I can say, wow, limpio. Well, that's Cebuano or Bisaya for clean. Really clean shooting here for Apolonio. Step back. Apolonio has no conscience. Now, we should really check if we can give two best players. They'll just share the prize. So this game, both teams are in the penalty. So expect the pace to slow down considerably. At the line, J.R. Galit. First one is good. Second one coming for JR. Good, 2 for 2. Lead is 20. Silveri being handled by Razon. Apollo sets the screen. Silveri. And Silveri wipes away the defense of Razon. All right, Razon to Castro. Solis. No. Okay, La Union slowing things down. They want to take off as much time as possible to reduce the chances of Parañaque to come back. Apolonio met by two defenders. Apolonio escapes the double team. Oh, they keep the ball. And a 3-second violation is called on Leona. Castro to Galit. Galit using the Geronimo screen, missing. And I guess the percentages are really going down for Parañaque with every miss. 22 is the lead of La Union. Silveri attacks. Last second dish. No good. They keep the ball alive. 1 second on the shot clock. The ball did not hit the ring. That's why the shot clock continued to run. So now it will mean an inbound for the Aces. Of course, you may be wondering why they are called the Parañaque Aces. Well, because in Parañaque, there's a lot of casinos being set up in the reclamation area, and that's why they're called the Aces. At the line, Jess Kilatan, the grizzled veteran from the Philippine Merchant Marine School. Of course, for a lot of these players, they thought that they would, be playing amateur ball for the rest of their life after college. But now, with the NBL, they have, a lot of them have finally fulfilled their dreams of playing a professional basketball. So at the line, Lordy Geronimo. Two minutes and 40 seconds left. A 22-point lead for the La Union Power. Of course, to our Phil and friends, it's La Union. You know why? I used to have this. I have this Phil and friend. I asked him, where are your roots here in the Philippines? He said, oh, my dad's from La Union. Okay. Oh, La Union, yeah. Kilatan adding to his total. So right now, the Power, they have to play careful basketball. They should avoid anything unnecessary and finish this game properly. All right, Lucente is assessed a foul. Well, one thing that should probably be in the mindset of both these teams, they should try their best. First, on the part of the Parañaque Aces, they should try their best to reduce. Okay, they should try their best to reduce the final margin, because you'll never know, because the final margin might play a role if ever there will be ties in the standings. Okay, on the part of La Union, they should also try to maintain this 21-point lead, and at the same time, if possible, also increase it, because again, you will never know when the quotient will fall into play. As our last 2 minutes is announced. Yes, that should be right now the motivation of both these teams, because we can say we are just, with the announcement of the last 2 minutes, we are just waiting for the final score. I guess it's a foregone conclusion that the Power will be going up to 3-0. Meanwhile, Parañaque, not exactly the best of debuts. They'll go back to the drawing board for their second game and try to get back to the winning track. Apolonio sits down. He played a good game. And got it. Has chipped a little bit off the lead. And like what I said, that should be their motivation in this last 2 minutes. Try your best. Aces, try your best to reduce the final margin, because again, You will never know if you will need these point differentials in breaking ties in the standings. Meanwhile, Kamaya is called for an offensive foul. A little bit over-eager there on the screen. Oh! So after being called for an offensive foul, Kamaya says, I'm going to play good defense and get back to the good graces of Coach Aquino. And he does that. So good defense there by Kamaya. Oh, Kilatan is hacked on the way to the basket. Meanwhile, again, more color developing on the floor. Let's see. Okay, spin move by Kilatan. Oh! Gatchalian pushing Kilatan from behind. And you don't want that. You don't want that to happen. Because it's already a one-ball game for the Power. And like what I said, they should avoid... Yes, they should avoid things like that. Because if they do something crazy at this point, they could either get injured or if it's really bad, Commissioner Edward Aquino might suspend them for the next game. And we'll talk more about that after this time. Stay with us. You're watching the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup. Alright, welcome back. 1 minute and 19 seconds left. A 20-point lead for the La Union Power over the Parañaque Aces. And we have a technical free throw on the way for just Nicole Kilatan. Of course, that technical foul earlier by Roman Gatchalian. He was caught pushing Kilatan from behind. And like what I said, I'll repeat what I said earlier for those who did not hear it. Again, both these teams, they should, be careful in this final 1 minute and 19. They should avoid doing stuff that would probably hurt them later on. Like what I said, they have to be careful. They should try to avoid getting injured or doing something crazy, that might even merit a suspension from the league. So they have to play smart and behave in this final minute or so. Plaza with the foul, and again, look at all those extracurricular activities underneath the basket. At the line, J.R. Galit. It's a miss. And I guess, this, if you look at that free throw, that should more or less typify the struggles of Parañaque today. They are really shooting blanks, to say the least. They are having trouble even converting layups and putbacks, point-blank shots. Now, that's why we are not surprised that they are shooting 27% from the field. And that really affected their chances of winning this game. Let's see. Of course, it's nice to see a player like Kilatan. And you can see from his body language that he is still in this game. He is still willing to carry the fight. And like what I said, if you're Parañaque, you want to reduce the final deficit to as low as possible. And perhaps, if you end the game on a positive note, you can carry that positive energy into your next game. That should be their mindset. Yes, you may have gone down in defeat today, but at least let us finish with a bang and take it to our next game. Gatchalian with a one-hander. Sing for 3. No. Good box out. But it's with Galit. Galit will attack. And he gets the 2 points. We're just waiting for the final score. Shot clock has been turned off. And Gatchalian telling his teammates don't shoot anymore. So Pambid will probably dribble out this final 10 seconds. So we're just waiting for the buzzer and confirmation. And that's it. The final score, 93-78. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, that's a sportsmanship movement na yan ng mga La Union power players. Ang ating manok ng bayan, sila ang ating manok ng bayan, no? Yung buong La Union power team. Hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, garantisado, 0 antibiotics.
Makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Congratulations to our winner, the La Union Power, victorious over the Parañaque Aces. That's our score, 93-78, 15-point win for La Union. And again, so many players excelled today for the Power. That's why they won. And of course, we can only choose one best player, and there is no other than number 14, Jason Apolonio. Jason, congratulations. Ikaw ang ating Hey Hey Chicken Burger Best Player of the Game. And of course, tatanggap ka rin ng gift certificates mula sa Chooks-to-Go, ang manok ng bayan. So, Jason, syempre, no, you came of a game yesterday. Ano bang mindset nyo today? Kasi nakita ko kanina, ang ganda ng practice nyo kaninang umaga.
Opo, ginagawa namin po yung ano namin kanina, yung defense po namin. Kasi po, mismatch po talaga, dehado po kami talaga sa height. Kaya ginawa po namin yung defense namin po. Pas zone, ganun po. Yun po.
Masasabi mo ba na ito yung ano mo, breakout game at tuloy-tuloy na to para sa'yo?
Para sa akin po, siguro po ito na po talaga. Sana po tuloy-tuloy na to yung ano ko, momentum ko. Ako si Jason Apolonio, certified homegrown ng La Union Power.
Okay, Jason, ito yun ang pagkakataon mo pala. Pwede mong batiin yung mga nagmamahal sa'yo.
Unang-una po sa lahat, papasalamat po ako kay God. Binigyan niya itong pangaralo. Saka sa family ko, maraming salamat sa suporta. At saka kay Boss P, kay Congressman Pablo Ortega, maraming salamat po sa mga walang sawang pagsuporta. At saka mga frontliners po natin sa La Union, maraming salamat po. Saka yung lolo ko sa ibang bansa, ingat kayo dyan, Tita Merlin. Sa mga kaibigan ko, ingat kayo palagi. Yun po.
There you have it, our best player of the game, manok ng bayan, Jason Apolonio of the La Union Power. Wow, again, a big win for the Power. Of course, it's because of Jason Apolonio. Let's look at the highlights. Okay. Of course, in the first quarter, it was a good start actually for the Parañaque Aces. But when the 3-point shooting of La Union started to click, starting with Kirk Agulan, Kirk with 6 3-point shots in the first half. Okay, first quarter 16 all. And this is when Kirk started to heat up, but meanwhile Parañaque able to stay in pace. And again, unselfish basketball for the Power. Jelly Razon, one of the bright spots for the Aces. And Kirk just simply burning the hoops. But in the second half, it's the time for our best player, Jason Apolonio, to do his magic. Meanwhile, Razon, that's one of the, you can say, last hurrahs. Billy Ray Boado was also considered for best player. End of the third, 69-53 for the Power. And now look at this move by Apolonio. Wow, moves very well for his size and length. And of course, his good game has been passed on to his teammates. Apolonio, he can do it inside, he can do it outside. And that's your score, a 15-point win by the La Union Power over the debuting Parañaque Aces. But wait, there's more. We have one more game, and that's the Muntinlupa Water Warriors against the undefeated, league-leading DF Bulacan Republicans, and we'll bring that game to you in its entirety after a few commercial reminders. Stay with us for more of your Chooks-to-Go National Basketball League Chairman's Cup 2021. Don't change that channel, please.